State now leads 24-6.
And now just 2 matches left in this match between Penn State and Nebraska, and it's James Green, number 7th ranked in the country, versus number 6 Dylan Alton at the 157 weight class. One of the best matchups we've been looking forward to here in this duel.
This should be a closely contested contest as 7 versus 6, but you look at that, both of them technically freshmen. Alton a redshirt freshman, James Green a true freshman, so these two are going to meet up many times in the next 2-3 years, I think.
Penn State already assured a victory in the duel. Nebraska's best they can do is get to 18 points. So they've wrapped up this duel, but Nebraska is trying to fight for pride here, and Penn State trying to get some more points on the board.
Again, you're just looking for something to build on going into your next duel, as Nebraska has to travel to Minnesota on Sunday, which will be another tough matchup, as Minnesota, another top 10 team in the country, and the only team so far this year to defeat Penn State. So Nebraska, a tough weekend, but looking for some momentum going into Minnesota on Sunday.
Minnesota 6-1 in the conference. They lead it by themselves right now. After Penn State will win this one, they will be tied with Minnesota, as we still see a scoreless match here between Green and Alton. The next one we see after this is number 165 class, number 1 David Taylor for Penn State, and number 6 Robert Koke. So the top 2 ranks for the teams going head-to-head will be next.
Dylan Alton on the season 16-4 overall. He lost to the number 1, number 3, number 8, and number 9 wrestlers in the nation. So pretty good season so far, and hasn't given up any matches that he shouldn't have given up, I guess.
James Green 25-3, very good record himself. A lot of those have come in tournaments. He actually is 12-2 in duels, though, so a good record for James Green. He's one of Nebraska's best wrestlers here at the 157 weight class. Taking over the same spot that Jordan Burrows wrestled in for so long here at Nebraska, one of the best wrestlers in NCAA history. Certainly Nebraska history, as we still see a scoreless match. 40 seconds to go here in the first period.
Yeah, I think James Green really filling the shoes of Jordan Burrows pretty well as a freshman, but ranked 7th nationally out of Willingboro, New Jersey. Should be a bright future for him as well for these Huskers.
And we mentioned, though, it is senior night here at Nebraska. They are only losing 2 seniors, a very young team with a lot of talent coming back for the future. And this might be a tough one to take here tonight, but they have a lot to build on going forward. We see the 2 matched up at the end of the mat. That'll end the first period. 0-0 the score between these 2.
So you could get Big Ten fans, you can get free programming alerts on your mobile phone. Be the first to know when your favorite coaches and players will appear on the Big Ten Network. Just text alerts to 20284 or log in to BigTenNetwork.com/alerts. Message and data rates may apply.
Reversal there, and escape there for James Green as he gets the first points in this match for Nebraska. They lead 1-0. He leads 1-0 over Dylan Alton, the 6th ranked wrestler in the nation at the 157 class for Penn State.
You look at both wrestlers right now just trying to find an opening in each other. Really just playing games right now.
The 157 weight class, doing a lot around the nation, is one of the most athletic classes as far as wrestlers go and their body physique. So
you have a good mix of strength and speed.
Seen that so far in this one too.
Yes. Although we saw a good mix of strength and speed even in the heavyweight matchup we saw tonight.
Lane and Wade did put on a show there as that one goes out of the mat. And James Green still holding on to that 1-0 lead with 57 seconds left in the second period.
Hear the fans' appreciation as a very good matchup here so far with under a minute left to go.
just locked up on top right now. Nebraska trailing the match 24-6. As the fans just look on this one. There's a good shoot there by James Green in there on Dylan Alton. And they both go out of bounds again. So
very good, just very good contest between these two, as they are just counter striking each other and defending and doing a good job holding each other off, basically.
We knew this would be a tough match for Nebraska coming in, facing the #2 ranked team in the country, #1 by multiple other polls.
Nebraska had its chances, though. They had definite matchups that a couple points go their way, and they could have won it, as we just got a second left to go in this matchup as we reset.
Just 1 second to go here in the second period, and that'll do it for that. So heading to the third period, James Green will be on top with a 1-0 lead.
If Nebraska was able to score one of those upsets early, as remember Tyler Kane, as we see Alton gets the escape and the point to tie it back up again. You know, Tyler Kane had Ed Ruth to the brink there to that third period before Ruth took the win, and
on a pin,
and also Josh Enan had a chance there early for Nebraska against Quentin Wright, but Penn State able to get two big wins there early and set the pace.
Now just a little tussle going on here between Green and Alton. It is tied up at 1 with 1:22 to go here in the last period.
We've had a few matchups tonight starting out slow, but really every matchup that we've had has had pretty exciting finishes. We'll see what this one turns into.
Gets a little physical there now, but no points there as Alton tries to get Green's leg, and he does, but Green fights back. Here comes the crowd back into it. No points to either side.
And again.
But he's got a hold of Green's leg. Now he does not. Green's got a hold of his head. The crowd not happy with the position that Alton's in.
Just a good matchup here between both of these as they go out of bounds, and both coaches giving their wrestlers a round of applause there, as both of them are off their feet. Cal Sanderson back on the chair now, but both of them really into this matchup.
Just 29 seconds to go here in the third period. With a 1 point will probably do it for either of these teams, an escape, reversal, or takedown. As Green and Alton are just squaring off here, and now we're going to get a warning, I believe, on James Green for going to the head. He tries to sprawl and get a takedown. He does not get it back on his feet as Alton, so nice effort from Green, but no can do. 12 seconds to go here in the third period, 1-1. And we're just seeing nothing going here in the final few seconds, and
these two are going to let it go and go to overtime. Very good matchup here in our first overtime match tonight. Second to last matchup.
And you expect to see that out of the #6 and #7 wrestlers in the country.
Yes, you can see why these two are right next to each other in the polls, is very evenly matched.
In overtime, the first wrestler to score point wins. There's no time. Oh. Excuse me, there is time.
That would be if we go into sudden death after this. We've got 1 minute, 2 1-minute matchups here.
As they're still locked up in this 1-1 duel. Just a very good defensive match here between Green and Alton.
That's what, the only points for each of them coming from an escape.
And Green tries to get him down on a takedown.
And he gets the 2 points. No,
they're going to give it to him. 2 points. Oh, they're going to give him an escape.
They waved off the 2-point takedown.
Wow.
The referee initially awarded it, then waved it off as the other referee came in and told him no. And so we are still tied at 1 point apiece.
With just 8 seconds to go here as he tries to get a takedown with time winding down. Almost an escape there by Alton. They won't give it to him. But they're going to get
2 seconds.
I thought the ref was going to say 2 points for Alton, but it won't be that. And now in the sudden death, now it is the first player to score will win in this double overtime here, as Alton chooses to be on the down position, hoping to get just an escape to get that point. And he will not let him go. Green holding on for dear life. He won't get the, and he does get the
1 point escape, but we'll get 24 seconds yet to run off the clock here. As both these wrestlers, you can see, just exhausted.
How could you not? They've been fighting to the death this whole match. Manning trying to get Green going. He knows there's not much time left. He is gassed. He is absolutely gassed. And Green's got to get some sort of takedown here. Just 9 seconds to go here. He's done.
Crowd cheering him on.
Green's got nothing left in the tank, and that'll do it for this match, as Dylan Alton wins in the second overtime over James Green.
No, well, but we actually have another 30 seconds as Green gets a chance to start from the referee's position. And then we'll go into sudden death. If Green can escape here.
And Alton just got Green on the ground. Green really not any energy left.
If Alton can hold on.
Manny wants an illegal fist to the back for Alton, and he's not going to get it. The ref will not give him that call.
And now they do. They call a stalemate now. 10 seconds left to go. Green has another chance to get an escape.
Really? The reverse, but he won't get it. Great strength there by Alton, and that will most likely do it here. Big win for Dylan Alton as he defeats the number 7th ranked James Green, who falls to 25-4. Dylan Alton moves to 17-4, and that's